So what's going on, guys? Today I eat my childhood foods for 24 hours, so let's get into some breakfast. So I was addicted to chocolate ready bread. I'd have it pretty much every single day for breakfast. I absolutely loved it, so let's get making a bowl. Now, one thing that my dad would always teach me is you've got to make a well for the milk, so let's do that. So now time to pour the boiling hot milk into the bowl. Wish me luck. So time for a taste test. I'm sure it tastes just as good as it did when I was a kid. Let's get a spoonful. So good. Takes me back. I used to love this for breakfast. It was the best breakfast by far. And you know when you mix it together and sometimes you don't mix it properly, you get a few of them little clumps. Or on a morning when I had 4 clumps in me ready break, oh, that was a good day. So when I was a kid, I was really addicted to pop, more than I am now, believe it or not. So I used to have 2 litres of Pepsi Max every single day. Love it. So I've just had a shower up. I am hungry now, so let's have some lunch. So this is me from the future. Around 7 minutes and 20, I'm going to talk about all the discontinued snacks that I wish they'd bring back, to stick around for it. So it is lunchtime now, so I've got a apple juice for drink, and then for a lunch, I occasionally got these and I really enjoyed them. Usually, I'll be honest, my lunch would have just been a sandwich. That's really boring, you don't want to see me eat a sandwich. So, Lunchables it is, and I haven't had this since I was a kid. So, many years ago. And then also you get the little compartment, how cute. So, we've gone for biscuit, chunk of ham, 2 cheese. Ooh. Little sandwich right there. Let's go. This is actually better than I remember it being. It's kind of like a savoury digestive, and I forgot, or did they change them? Lovely that. Last bite of this one sandwich. This Lunchable is a win. I might actually start eating these normally because that is lovely. Let's have some of the drink. So my dad would always buy apple juice and orange juice and make sure we had at least 1 glass every single day. So that's not too bad actually. It isn't as good as I remember it being, but I don't know if maybe it's over the years if they've taken some of the sugars and stuff out, which made it actually better, but it's not too bad. I will drink it. And also it says 1 of 5 a day, so that's good because it's probably the only 1 of 5 a day I'll get today. That's great. So I'm going to finish eating these, which by the way are sensational, and I'd definitely be adding this into my normal eating. So nice. But after this, I've got something that I'm so excited to show you that I used to have when I was a kid all the time. Although I used to have the jam version, but I couldn't find them anywhere, but I found a version anyway. I'm so excited. If you can guess what it is, please comment down below. It is a biscuit. I'll give you a clue. It's a biscuit. Oh. So I completely finished that. It was lovely. And now the snack is BNs. I just love these so much. Who used to have these, please? Comment down below. So good. But I used to have like I think it was like strawberry or raspberry like jam, which was unbelievable, but I couldn't find them. And then they all come with like little different faces on. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I've not had these in years. I would say the jam ones probably are better than the chocolate ones, but these are still right up there with such a great biscuit. I used to have these all the time when I was a kid. Oh, lovely. Comment down below what kind of snacks and sweets and things did you used to have when you were a kid. I can already tell I'm going to eat all these today. So the next snack is Nerds. Who remembered these? It used to be like half a size. I used to have like a yellow one in here and like a red one in here, and it had like 2 separate pockets. I couldn't find them ones, but I found these just gonna be as good. Let's whack some of these in my hand. That's a lot. So these ones are just rainbows. Yeah, these are really, really good. Lovely. They've got like a little bit of a zing to them, and I forgot the Nerds had that. Yeah, these are really, really good. I really like these. So I'm gonna eat a load of these as well, and I'll catch you guys when I'm actually having my tea. So it is tea time, and check out what I'm having. Chicken nuggets, waffles and beans, just like a typical kid tea that you used to have back in the day. I cannot wait, I haven't had anything like this in so long, and I'm very excited. So dessert time. So I'm gonna be honest, I did actually want to get Angel Delight butterscotch because like everyone had that when they were a kid, but when I went to the shop it was completely sold out, or I don't know if they just didn't have any at that time. Anyways, I couldn't pick any up, so I'm going for something else I used to have all the time, a caramel wafer. I used to love these. So let me crack this up. I just hope these are as good as they used to be, because I know they're taking sugars out of everything, so let's hope. Yeah, that's unreal, that light. So before I end the video, I want to go through a few sweets and stuff I used to have all the time as a kid, but are now discontinued. Feel free to comment down below what was your favourite sweet or snack, whatever that is discontinued as well. So, Mars Planets, oh please, I used to love these. My favourite one by far was like the toffee caramel one. I used to love them. When they cancelled them, I was like, why? And then Cadbury Snaps. Does anyone remember these? They're like Pringles, but chocolate versions. I used to love the caramel version. Oh, it was great. I'm pretty sure my sister used to like just the plain chocolate ones. Oh, so nice. Echo bars. Now, I miss these greatly. We used to have the mint Echo bars in our lunchbox every single day. Oh, people who just have never tried them, you just don't know what you're missing out on. Unbelievable. The chocolate in that was so creamy. Then Walker's barbecue rib, by far the best crisp out there. You're never going to beat it. So, so good. Next, a Panda Pop. You were not a kid in the 90s if you didn't have your little 20p, wherever it was, went to the shop, bought your little Panda Pop, necked it, and your tongue would turn like blue if you had a blue one. It was just like, it must have been just full of chemicals, but that's what made it so good. I loved a Panda Pop. So next, I don't know if many people remember these, but I used to have them all the time at Christmas time. Me and my sister used to love them. Mingles. So these were lovely. They're basically just like mint chocolates. Oh my gosh, I don't know why they got rid of them. They were elite chocolate then. So next is the fake cigarette sweets. When you have to have these, pretend to smoke them, and you're like 7 years old, like that you're cool. Just had to be done. Even though the sweet actually tasted disgusting, I couldn't not include that in this, because I feel like everyone who was a 90s kid had these and pretended to smoke at some point. I had to include it. So the next one was something that me and my sister would have every single weekend without fail. I used to love them. I'm so sad I got rid of them, and I'm desperate for them to bring them back. But a triple push pop, oh my gosh, I used to love this. So I'd have like a bit of each, and I'd always try and fit all 3 of them out at one time, get stuck. I used to love these so much. Elite lollipops. So then another hardball sweet I used to love, Campinos. Oh my lordy. So when I was in middle school, which was between 9 and 13, pretty much every single day I would go to the Co-op, which is opposite my school. I would go in and I would get a bag of Campinos with my pocket money that I'd saved up. I used to love them, the strawberry and cream, so nice. So next, my sister will tell you this right now, my pocket money went on this every single time, or because back in the day, your parents used to give you like 20p, and now that'll get you nothing. That doesn't even buy you a Freddo now. That's how times have changed. Back in the day, 20p would get you a fair whack of sweets. So I used to go down 20p, and I used to decide whether I want to spend it like 10p of it on the 1 and 2p sweets, because you got like a little white bag and there's like a little row of plastic things all your little sweets into. Basically it's like a better version of Haribo was in here. You put them in your little thing, your little tweezers. Oh, it was the best. And then Irn-Bru bars. This is what I used to spend all of my pocket money on. I was obsessed with Irn-Bru bars. So my sister would go to the shop and she would get 20p worth of like 1 and 2p's. Every time pretty much I would get 2 Irn-Bru bars because they were 10p. I love them. I would literally savour it like it was like gold. That by far is the biggest sweet that I miss, for sure. So next is, I don't know if anyone remembers these, but I really love these smoothie polos. They were so lovely. So obviously they come with different fruits in the little bag, and it was so creamy and fruity. I love these. They should basically, all these sweets I mentioned now, except from the Siggies, I'm not bothered about that. The rest of them, they need to bring them back. These are elite sweets, and I feel like they would sell really well now. So next, bit of a controversial one. I don't know how many people had this, but I actually had this actually quite a lot. Heinz pudding in a tin. I mean, it looks terrible. When it went on the plate, it didn't look great, but it just tasted really good. The sponge was super soft. There was always loads of syrupy, chocolatey. It was just lovely. It would melt in your mouth. It was a good time. I used to have it all the time as a kid. Lovely. I always used to have the chocolate one as well. Lethal. So the last one, which I don't know if anyone knows these either, but I used to have them. But it was kind of one of the things where I did like it, but I didn't enjoy the texture. So it was a weird thing. The Starburst, I think it's called Tongue Tanglers or something, so basically like a chew. You bite into the chew and it explodes with like syrup on the inside. It was very weird. It took me a while to get used to, but once I did enjoy the fact it was just different. So there are obviously many more things I used to eat as a kid, but obviously if I try to fit everything in this video, the video would last forever and a day. So if you did enjoy this and you do want to see a part 2, comment down below just saying part 2 so I know that you enjoyed it and want to see another one. That is the end of the video now, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.